Oh, come on in now and pull a chair up close to the fire. Can you smell the peat smoke? There's a kettle just on the boil. It's a soft evening here, the kind that makes you want to hear a story or a tune. I remember my own grandfather, God rest him, sitting in a chair just like this one. He'd take out his old fiddle, tuck it under his chin, and with a nod and a wink, he'd take the whole room to another place entirely. That's the magic of our music, you see. It's more than just a bunch of notes played in a certain way. It's a living, breathing thing that carries our history, our sadness, and our greatest joys within its melodies. This music is a part of the very air we breathe in Ireland. It's the sound of people coming together, a language that everyone understands, whether you're a child of 7 or a man of 90. It's woven into our social lives, from the corner of a busy pub to the quiet of a family get-together. Why does it feel so special, you ask? I believe it's because the music is honest. It can make you want to jump up and dance a fast reel until you're out of breath, or it can make a tear roll silently down your cheek as you listen to a slow song that talks about loss and wanting. You'll hear it said that our music tells the story of our people, and it's the truest thing I know. Each tune is like a little picture of a time, a place, a feeling. It's a conversation that has been going on for hundreds of years, passed down from one generation to the next. We call this the tradition, but it's not something old and dusty or stuck in a museum. It's a mighty river that flows and changes, with new tunes and styles adding to it all the time. It is a welcome, a Sead Mail Failte, 100,000 welcomes, in the form of sound, inviting everyone to listen and to join in. The main instruments are the tools of our trade, the voices that speak this beautiful language. Fiddle, tin, whistle, bodhran, willian, pipes, accordion, ancient harp. When they come together in a session, it's a powerful thing. It's not a performance in the big sense, it's a sharing. One person starts a tune and another joins in, and soon a circle of friends is building something beautiful together, right there in the moment. It's a connection that feels as warm and as welcome as this very fireside. Let's talk about the fiddle first, because it's often the lead singer in the band. To someone who doesn't know much, it looks just like a violin, and really, it is the very same instrument. But it's the way we play it that makes it a fiddle. An Irish fiddler's bow dances across the strings, making a sound that is sweet, making a sound that is fiery. The tunes can be super fast, a waterfall of notes that tumble over one another, perfect for a lively jig. Or the fiddler can make a long, sad note in a slow song, making the instrument cry, a sound that goes straight to your heart. It's a very expressive voice in our musical family. The history of the fiddle in Ireland is a long and famous one. The instrument came from Europe a few hundred years ago, but it was quickly taken in and made our own. It became the perfect way to play the dance tunes that were already popular. In the days before recordings, the local fiddler was the keeper of the tunes. They would learn them by ear from their parents, from traveling musicians, remembering hundreds of songs. These tunes were then passed down through families, a precious gift more valuable than land, a precious gift more valuable than gold, with each generation adding their own little twist to the melody. Feardog Stein. This simple metal tube with 6 holes is often the very first instrument an Irish child learns to play. It's small, it's cheap, and its sound is as clear and bright as a bird's song on a spring morning. You hold it with 2 hands, your fingers dancing over the holes, and you blow gently into the mouthpiece. The sound it makes is high-pitched and wonderfully pure, cutting through the sound of the other instruments with its happy, piping voice. It's the perfect instrument for playing reels. It's the perfect instrument for playing jigs. Don't let its simplicity fool you. In the hands of a master, the tin whistle can be an instrument of amazing beauty and complexity. The history of the whistle is connected to the time of factories and machines. In the 1800s, Robert Clark in England started making them in large numbers, making them cheap and easy to get. They quickly found their way to Ireland and into the hands of musicians everywhere. Because they were so easy to carry in a pocket, they became the constant friend of workers, they became the constant friend of travelers, spreading tunes from one end of the country to the other, a little piece of home you could take with you anywhere. Every group of musicians needs a heartbeat, a pulse to keep everything together. In Irish music, that heartbeat is often the bodhrán. Hands on a bodhrán, one holding the tipper and the other inside the drum. This is our frame drum, simple but powerful. It's a round, shallow drum, usually made with a wooden frame and a goatskin head. The player holds it straight up on their lap. They hit the skin with a small two-headed stick. The stick is called a tipper, also known as a tippin. The sound is a deep, rumbling thrum you feel as much as hear. It provides the steady, earthy rhythm for melody players to build upon. The sound of the bodhrán is wonderfully flexible. By pressing a hand against the inside of the skin, the player can change pitch. A low, booming thump to a sharp, high crack. That lets the player follow the ups and downs of the melody, making parts of the tune stand out and adding energy. Its history is a bit of a mystery. Some say it came from a farm sieve used for separating grain. Whatever its beginnings, it became important in the 1900s. Today, it's a key part of traditional Irish bands, pushing the music forward. Now, a sound truly and deeply Irish. The Uilleann pipes. These are not the loud marching bagpipes of our Scottish cousins. The word Uilleann comes from the Irish for elbow. The player pumps a bellows tucked under their arm instead of blowing into it. That makes the sound much softer, sweeter, and more controlled. The Uilleann pipes have a haunting, complex voice. They can play a steady, low hum, a drone, while also playing a beautiful, detailed melody on top, creating a rich, layered sound almost like an orchestra. The sound is dreamy, from another world, able to show deepest sadness or gentle joy. You can't miss the sound of an accordion when it joins a session. It's a wonderfully loud and happy instrument that fills the room with a bold, reedy voice. Sometimes called the box, you play it by squeezing and pulling the bellows while your fingers dance across rows of buttons or a piano-style keyboard. The accordion is a powerhouse in a traditional group. It can play the melody with great strength and clarity, but it can also provide the chords underneath, giving the music a rich, full feeling. Its sound is full of energy and life, practically begging people to get up and dance. The accordion is pretty new to the Irish tradition, arriving in the late 1800s. Like the tin whistle, it was a product of modern factories that Irish musicians quickly loved. It was loud enough to be heard in a noisy dance hall or at a country crossroads gathering, making it an instant favorite for playing music for dancers. Different types, like the button accordion and the piano accordion, became popular in different parts of Ireland, each developing its own unique style and collection of tunes. Today, its lively sound is a beloved part of the traditional music scene. And now we come to the oldest and most symbolic instrument of them all, the Irish harp, or the clairseach. This beautiful, stringed instrument is the official symbol of Ireland, appearing on our coins and government papers. Its sound is utterly enchanting, gentle, clear, and bell-like. The player plucks the strings, which were traditionally made of wire, to create shimmering waterfalls of notes and delicate ringing chords. The sound of the harp brings up feelings of ancient history, of myths and legends. The harp has been played in Ireland for over 1,000 years. In old Gaelic society, the harpist, or crwthir, held a very important and honoured position, often working for a king or a chief. These harpists were not just musicians, composers, poets, keepers of history, their songs telling of great deeds and mourning great losses. After a time of decline, the harp saw a big comeback in the 1900s. Today it is cherished not just as a symbol of our nation, but as a living musical voice that connects us directly to our most distant past. Of course, our music isn't just about the instruments. At its very heart, it is about the song and the dance. The human voice is the oldest instrument of all. The tradition of singing, or amranaíocht, is incredibly rich in Ireland. People sing about everything you can imagine. Songs of unrequited love, songs about leaving home to find work in foreign lands, songs that tell the stories of historical battles, funny songs that make fun of the neighbours. Many of the most beautiful songs are sung in the Irish language, in a style called Sean Nos, which means old style. This is a very pure, unaccompanied way of singing, where the story is everything. When someone stands up to sing in a quiet pub, everyone gets quiet. Every person listens closely to the words, to the story being told. It's a deeply personal and emotional experience. The songs are passed down just like the tunes, learned from the singing of a grandparent or a friend. You don't need a perfect voice to be a singer in the Irish tradition. You just need to sing from the heart. And when the chorus comes around in a well-known song, you will hear the whole room join in, a spontaneous community of voices rising together. It's a powerful reminder that this music belongs to everyone. And where there is music, there must be dancing. The two are inseparable partners. The lively rhythms of the reel's jigs' hornpipes are made for moving feet. You can see this at any Saoilí, a social gathering with traditional dancing. The music tells the dancers exactly what to do. It's speed and energy guiding their steps. Some dances are done in sets, with groups of couples moving in intricate patterns. Other times a solo step dancer might take to the floor, their feet flying in a rhythmic, lightning-fast display of skill. I have a lovely memory of being at a small wedding in County Clare. After the meal, someone took out a fiddle, and another produced a flute. In minutes, the tables were pushed back, and the floor was filled with people of all ages. A grandmother danced a set with her young grandson, their faces beaming with delight. The music wasn't a performance, it was the engine of the party, the thing that brought everyone together in shared laughter and movement.